desires to live a colorful and an enjoyable life on this earth. Most of us dream to get rid of our monotonous and dull life and get into a world of magic where the mystical and enchanted elements of fantasy land delight our hearts. People want to leave behind the actual realities of life and travel to someplace else, someplace on the verge of reality and magic. Think about the life of an orphan who has no one to look up to, no shoulder to cry on, and no moments to cherish with the fire within herself. Today, we introduce to you the journey of a young girl, Dorothy, who amidst despair and loneliness found the power within herself through pure friendship and guidance. Cherishing the union of a kind heart, a wise brain, a pure soul, and an eccentric culture, we, the students of Presentation Convent School, proudly present the Wizard of Oz.
The play has been adapted from the evergreen classic novel The Wizard of Oz by the renowned author Frank Baum. Set in the early 1900s, our story follows a young girl named Dorothy who lived with her Uncle Henry and Aunt Em on a farm in Kansas. Being an orphan, she was always alone, only her aunt and her uncle for company on a large, uninteresting farm. She never had any friends, and her aunt and uncle were always very busy working, so they could not talk to her or spend time with her at all. However, Dorothy had a little dog called Toto, who was her only friend in her lonely times. But Toto was always running away and going into the neighbor Miss Glutch's backyard, and often she would complain to Dorothy about him. One day, Miss Glutch, having lost her patience, went to Dorothy's farm and told the family that if the dog appeared again in her garden, she would kill him. Dorothy was very scared of those words. She loved Toto and didn't want Miss Glutch to harm the dog in any way. Toto, being a naughty yet playful dog, ventured yet again into Miss Glutch's garden, and she chased him and Dorothy, screaming threats of physical harm. Dorothy decided to never part with her only friend and solace in Kansas and hurried back to the safety of Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. Let us see what happened when she arrived on the farm.
Come on, we will go tell Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. Come on, Toto. Aunt Em!
57, 58.
Just listen to what Miss Clutch did to Toto.
Dorothy, please. We are trying to count. 58.
Oh, but Aunt Em, she hit him over the...
Don't bother us now, honey. We need to finish this today.
Oh, but Aunt Em, Miss Clutch hit Toto right over the back with a stick just because she says he gets in a garden and chases her old nasty cat every day.
70. Dorothy, please.
Oh, but he doesn't do it every day. Just once or twice a week. And he can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says she's gonna get the officer and...
Dorothy, we are busy.
Oh, alright.
Go find yourself a place where you won't get into trouble.
Imagine, Toto, how wonderful it would have been if someone would listen to me. I know Uncle Henry and Aunt Em have to work hard all day. Well, Aunt M asked me to find a place where I won't get into any trouble. Some place where there isn't any trouble. Do you suppose there is such a place away from home, Toto? It must be far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. But I want to go there, to that far away place, a place better than home. If I had someone to share my feelings with, I would not have left home. I was so lonely there. I wish there was someone at home who really cared for me. But it's okay, Toto. We are now on our way to the magical land where I could be happy with so many friends to play with. Toto, I think there's a storm coming. There is no one here. Help! Someone help! Please help!
Dorothy caught in the storm, both actual and metaphorical, fears for the safety of her own self and her dog Toto. Like the actual storm that disrupted life and created havoc everywhere in Kansas, Dorothy's inner storm was doing the same to her. She felt utterly alone with no one to understand her and no friends to keep her company. Like a birch that is laden with snow in winter, she felt heavy with the weight of loneliness on her young, inexperienced shoulders. The only thing she wished for was a respite away from all the realities of life, a safe haven where she would be accepted as she was. Come and follow her on this journey of self-discovery and see what she gains in her search for a better place than home.
Toto, I have a feeling that we are not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow.
Welcome to the land of the Munchkins. Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy from Kansas. And this is Toto, my dog.
Oh, well, I'm a little confused. The Munchkins called me and said that a new witch has just robbed a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. See, there are her 2 feet under your house.
Oh no! What shall we do now? I didn't mean to kill anyone.
There is nothing to be done. She was, as I said, the Wicked Witch of the East. She has terrorized all the Munchkins in Munchkin land for many years. She has made them her slaves, and they were very scared of her.
Are you a witch too?
Yes, I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
But you are so pretty. I thought all witches were ugly. I have never heard of a beautiful witch.
No, my dear. Only bad witches are ugly. This land of Oz has 4 witches. 2 who live in the north and south are good witches. I know this as I am one of them. Those who live in the east and west were wicked. But now, because you have killed one of them, there is only one wicked witch in all the land of Oz.
And the Munchkins called you? Who are they? I have never seen any before.
These are the little people who live in this land called Munchkin Land. Come out, everyone. Come and meet the young lady who has come from Kansas.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly. You have told her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
As mayor of the Munchkin City, in the country of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally.
But we've got to verify it legally if she is morally, ethically,
spiritually, physically,
Positively, absolutely.
Undeniably and reliably, the witch is dead.
As coroner, I must ever. I thoroughly examined her. And she is not only merely dead, she is really most sincerely dead.
Then this is a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants. Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Which old witch?
The wicked witch.
Picture of her on the wall, it doesn't show her face. She was beside me every day in every single place. It was the devil's call, or an angel's fall. She was never real. Is it just the way that I feel? Ding dong, the witch is dead. I'm gonna get her out of my head. Hey ho, give up the ghost. I don't know what hurts the most. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I know now I'm not feeling sad. There's no denying and no regrets, 'cause the ding ding dong, the witch is dead. Sometimes when she was in my dreams, her beauty with green eyes, I think she cast a spell on me. I believed in all the lies. It was an evil call, or a free fall. She was never real. Is it just the way that I feel? Yeah, ding dong, the witch is dead. I'm gonna get her out of my head. Hey ho, give up the ghost. I don't know what hurts the most. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I know now I'm not feeling sad. There's no denying and no regrets, 'cause the ding ding dong, the witch is dead. 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 The witch is dead.
I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. how she troubled us, tormented us, enslaved us. She made us clean her pots and pans. She let us starve. She had no fans. She scared the children right off their minds. She made us even work in the mines. But now that you killed her dead, there will be peace. No one would dread.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the witch of the east?
I thought you said she was dead.
That was her sister, the wicked witch of the east. This is the wicked witch of the west. She's worse than the other one was.
What are you hiding? Come out! Was it you? Answer me!
Leave her alone.
You stay out of this. I'm here for vengeance. So it was you, was it? You killed her, did you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
What? Accident? Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too. And this is how I do it!
Aren't you forgetting something? The slippers?
The slippers? Yes, the slippers! They're gone!
Yes, and there they are.
The slippers! Give them back to me, or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me back my slippers. I am the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me.
Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you too.
Very well. I will bide my time and ask for you, my fine lady. It's true, I can't do anything to you here. But I will get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
It's all right, everyone. Come on out. The wicked witch is gone. I'm afraid you've made a rather bad enemy of the wicked witch of the west. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you will be, my dear.
Oh, I would give anything to get out of Oz. But which is the way back to Kansas?
I do not know that. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City. It is a long journey through forests that are dark and terrible, but sometimes pleasant. Remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the wicked witch of the west. It's always best to start at the beginning, and all you do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard of Oz, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the wizard of Oz is one because the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Well, now which way do we go?
That is a nice way.
Who said that? Don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why are you saying this? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up with your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind because I haven't got a brain, only straw.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know, but some people without brain do a lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right. Well, we haven't really met properly, have we?
No.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, I'm not feeling well. You see, it's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
Oh dear, that must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down?
Oh well, here, let me help you.
That's very kind of you. Very kind. Did I scare you?
No, of course not.
As you can see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat in my field and laugh at my face. Oh, I am a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with a brain if you had one?
If I had a brain, I could...
Run away the house, gone fairy with the flowers, consulting with the rain. At my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle for my individual, in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts you'll be thinking, you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, wonderful! I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You are going to see a wizard?
Hmm?
Do you think if I come along with you, this wizard would give me some brains?
I'm not sure, but it wouldn't be worse off than you're now.
Yes, that's true. I won't be any trouble to you because I don't eat a thing. But I can't manage things because I think you won't take me with you.
I will.
Hooray! We are off to see a wizard.
Oh, apples! Look, apples! Ouch! What do you think you're doing? We have been walking a long way and I was hungry. And did you say something?
She was hungry. She was hungry. Well, how would you like to have someone who has come along with you and pick something off you?
Oh dear, I keep forgetting. I'm not in Kansas.
I'll show you how to get apples. Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
Are you hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be?
Oh, not at all. It's just that she doesn't like the green little worm.
What? Green worms? Oh, you!
Hooray! I guess I did it. Help yourself.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, a visible visit, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, a Wizard of Oz is one because the wonderful things he does. We're off
name is Optimus Prime. Who would you be without me, Prime? Time to find out.
To him?
I don't know. Let's go and find out.
Why he is made entirely out of tin?
Really? A man made out of tin?
Please, help me.
He's asking for help. What should we do?
Oil can. Oil can.
Did you say something?
Oil can.
Oil can? What?
Oil can? Oh, here it is.
Oh God, I can talk again. I can move again. Thank you so much.
What happened to you?
It rained suddenly some time ago, and since I forgot to oil my joints, they rusted, and I was stuck with the axe in my hand. I feel better now. I might have stood there always if you had not come along. How did you happen to be here?
We are on our way to the Emerald City to see the Great Oz.
Why do you wish to see Oz?
I want him to send me back to Kansas, and the Scarecrow wants him to give him brains.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you suppose Oz could give me a heart? I don't have one, you see.
What? No heart?
No heart, all hollow.
I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental.
are gone now.
Oh, goodness. Did any of them stink you?
I guess they tried to, but they bent their stingers.
Oh, dear. I don't know what I would do if a whole swarm kept. Oh, there's one on me.
Oh, I'll get it. Oh, I'll get it.
Oh.
I killed it. Oh, I killed that poor little honeybee. It's only a man without a heart who could do a thing like that. Poor little bee.
Don't cry. You shall rust again. As a matter of fact, that's just an old drone bee, and it would have died anyway. You put it out of its misery.
Really? Well then, I think it is okay.
Before we set off again, I must warn you both. The wicked witch wants me dead, and if you come with me, you would be in danger too.
Oh, you don't think we are going to stand by and let her harm you, do you?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, you are the best friends anybody ever had.
Well then, to Oz.
To Oz.
So, we are off to see the wizard.
We are off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. Here he is, a visible viz, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, a wizard of Oz is one because the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
Hey yo, it's District 78.
You big beast! You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I didn't bite anyone.
No, but you tried to. You're nothing but a big coward.
I know I am a coward, but I can't help it.
Please don't cry. I'm sorry I hit you. I just can't understand how a great lion like you could be coward.
I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes.
Oh, that's too bad. Do you think if we come along with us, the wizard could help him too?
I don't see. Why not? Why don't you come along with us? We are on our way to see the wizard now, to give him a heart.
And him a brain.
I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Gee, that's awful nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable.
Well, don't worry, because now we are off to see the wizard.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. Here he is, a visible wiz, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, a wizard of Oz is one because the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
you're seen green, it means you got me red.
You've got to be seen green to show that your stuff's laid. If you're not seen green,
you better be wearing Jane.
Don't tell them your colors there, that you gave up 1 week's feed to pay for your colored hair.
Я ребенок уже взрослый и читает, пишет, сама могу садить за хлебом, музыка гулять вожу. Но ведь нигде не бываю, отовсюду слышу я, как кабина называет все малявка и меня. Эй, малявка, остается дома в школе во дворе. Эй, малявка, надоело слушать вид. Эй, малявка, остается дома в школе во дворе. Эй, малявка, надоело слышать Старший брат недолго будет меня мелкой называть. Стану взрослой, очень скоро будем вместе зажигать. Кашу кушаю с добавкой из гантелями с утра. Вырасту большой и сильный, что вы скажете тогда? Эй, малявка, раздается дома в школе во дворе. Эй, малявка, надоело слушать вид. Эй, малявка, раздается дома в школе во дворе. Эй, малявка, надоело слышать
Surrender, Dorothy, or I shall destroy all that is dear to you. Surrender now!
If you please, sir, we want to see the wizard right away. All 4 of us.
Orders are, nobody can see the great Oz. Not nobody, not know how.
Oh, but we must.
He is in conference with himself. He is greatly troubled because of the witch. And even if he wasn't, we wouldn't have been able to see him anyway. Nobody has, not even us in the palace.
Oh, but please, it's very important.
This is Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy. Well, that makes a difference. Just wait here. I'll announce you at once.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
If you please, I am Dorothy. We have come to ask you.
Silence! The great Oz knows why you have come here. I have every intention of granting your request, but first you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a small task. Kill the wicked witch.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Well. Dorothy has reached Oz safely. She did not take me seriously, did she? Take your army to the haunted forest and bring me that girl and her dog. Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. Take special care of those slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly, fly. Bring me that girl and her slippers. Fly, fly, fly.
Haunted forest.
Witch's castle.
1 mile. I would turn back if I were you.
Oh, this is a haunted forest. I'm sure that there will be all kinds of creatures here.
Oh no, quick! Run and hide!
No, let's be brave and face all the obstacles.
Are you alright?
Yes, the scarecrow. Help! Please help! I'm here. Oh, well, what happened to you?
They tore my legs off and threw them over there. They took my chest out and threw it over there.
They sure knocked the stuffing out of you, didn't they?
Don't stand there talking. Put me together. We have gone to find Dorothy.
Oh, poor Dorothy. We may never see her again.
Who do you suppose they were? And where did they take her?
Something hidden here in the castle that may help us to beat you at home. Right, what's it? We don't know. Where is it? We don't know that either. Otherwise, it's not much to go on. That's nothing to go on.
Little dog. And you, my dear, what an unexpected pleasure. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
What are you going to do with my dog? Please give him back to me.
Certainly, certainly, when you give me those slippers.
But the good witch of the north told me not to.
Very well. Throw that dog in the river and drown him.
No. Here you can have your old slippers. But give me back my Toto.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. No! Fool that I am! I should have remembered. Those slippers will never come off as long as you're alive.
What are you going to do?
What do you think I'm going to do?
Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fool!
I'm so glad Toto got away. I wanted to escape Kansas and go to another world, but here I am, stuck in this cage, captured by the witch. I hope my friends are all right.
There, you're all new.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm all right. We must worry about Dorothy.
But how can we find her? We don't even know where she is. Look, there's Toto. Where's he come from?
Why? Don't you see? He's come to take us to Dorothy. Come on, fellows. That's the castle of the Wicked Witch. Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, I hate to think of her in there. We have got to get her out.
Don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us.
Who's them? Who's them?
I've got a plan how to get in there. And you, Lion, are going to lead us.
Yeah, me? I gotta get out of there.
Yes, you.
Alright, I will go in there for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch, guards or no guards, I will tear them apart. I may not come out alive, but I'm going in there.
Let's go get Dorothy. Dorothy, are you in there?
Yes, it's me. She locked me in.
Stand back.
Oh, how glad I'm to see you all.
Hurry, we have got no time to lose.
Going so soon? Thought you would be pretty clever to get away, didn't you? Well, the last to go will see the first three go before you. And your mangy little dog too. How about a little fire scarecrow?
Help! I'm burning! I'm burning! Help! Help! I'm burning!
Look! What have you done? I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought a good little girl like you would destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh! Look out! Look out! I'm melting! I'm going!
She's dead? You've killed her!
I didn't mean to kill her. Really, I didn't. It's just that he was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead! Hail Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
You mean you're not happy about it?
Very happy. Now she won't be able to hit us with a broom.
Oh! Now we can go back to the wizard and tell him that the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead! 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 The Wicked Witch is dead!
what you have told us. We have killed the wicked witch. Please send me back to Kansas and give my friends what they seek.
Is the wicked witch really destroyed?
Yes, I melted her with a bucket of water.
You liquidated her. Well, come to me tomorrow, for I must have time to think it over.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You have had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Do not make me angry. I said come back tomorrow.
If you were really great and powerful, you would keep your promises.
Wait, let me scare him.
Do not criticize me. The great Oz has spoken. Oh!
Who are you?
Go away!
Who are you?
Well, I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are? I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
What about the heart that you promised me?
Well,
And the courage that you promised me?
Oh, well...
My brain?
Please, do not speak about these things so loudly. I'm supposed to be a great wizard. I have fooled everyone so long that I never thought I would be found out.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I am. I certainly am. It was the only thing that I could do. I was a young man when I came here in a hot air balloon from Omaha.
Why? That is not very far from Kansas.
No, but it's certainly far from here. I have been good to the people here and they like me. But they think I'm a great wizard. One of the greatest fears was the witches, for I had no magical powers at all. And the wicked witches were very powerful. I was very pleased to hear that your house had fallen on the wicked witch of the east. When you came to me, I was willing to promise you anything to do away with the other one. But I cannot keep my promises.
You are a very bad man.
No, not a bad man, just a bad wizard.
But how do I go home now?
The only way to get you back to Kansas is for me to take you there myself. Now that the evil witches are dead, I am sure the people here can take care of themselves and do not need me anymore.
Oh, will you? Really? But how?
You see, when I came to this country, I was in a balloon. And in that balloon, my dear Dorothy, you and I will return to the land we came from. I will tell my people to get the balloon ready. Good people of Oz, I am now going away to make a visit. While I am away, the wise scarecrow will rule over you. I command you to obey him.
I can't find Toto anywhere. Toto! Toto! Wait! Come back! I want to go too.
Sorry, my dear. I can't come back. I don't know how. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, I'll never get home.
Stay with us then, Dorothy. We all love you. We don't want you to go.
Oh, that's very kind of you. But this could never be like Kansas. I love being here with you, my friends. But I miss home. Though Aunt Em and Uncle Henry never had time for me, I wish I was with them.
Look, here's someone who can help you.
Oh, will you help me? Can wizard was fooling everyone. He wasn't a real wizard at all. Now, I can't go home, and even my friends have wasted their journey all the way here.
Do not worry, my child. Your friends already have what they seek. You wish for brains, but do you not see? You always had them when you encountered the trees and tricked them into giving you the apples for Dorothy.
Oh, really?
You also came up with the plan to rescue Dorothy. As for you, my dear, you already have compassion and kindness in you. You felt bad for the bee when you killed it, and you also faced the wicked witch for Dorothy. Do you not realize that you don't need a heart?
Ah, is that so?
And you, well, what you lack is merely confidence. You have so much courage in you that you were ready to face danger when you went to rescue Dorothy.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Now you, my dear, you don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Then why didn't you tell her before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself. You all did. You did not need a wizard to help you.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that sometimes the answer that we are looking for is somewhere around us. We only have to look really closely. If I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. I also learned that you have to look within yourself to be able to pull out the strength, courage, and intelligence you never knew you had. Is that right?
That's all it is.
But that's so easy. I should have thought of this for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
No, she had to find it out for herself. Now, those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds. Close your eyes. Just click your heels together 3 times and repeat to yourself that home is a better place.
Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. Home is a better place. Home is a better place. Home is a better place. Home is. Home is a better place. Home is a better place. Where am I? What happened to me?
It's all right, dear. It's me, Aunt M.
Oh, Aunt M, Uncle Henry.
Are you feeling alright? You bumped your head during the storm and have been unconscious since then.
Oh, really?
You rest now, honey. You will be fine in some time.
Oh, I'm home. I'm so glad to be back home to you both. Home is a better place. Home is a happy place. No magical land can replace our home. No, not even our best friends can substitute our family. The journey of self-discovery and self-love begins at home. Our parents accompany us with unconditional love and boundless patience. Our teachers guide us on the path of our dreams. Often our naive selves decide that we need to go to an imaginary realm, away from the harsh realities of life. Often we forget our society nurtures and unique talents and concealed abilities. Our culture enriches us with the strength and vigor of its wealthy traditions. Finally, it is our responsibility to dive deeper in our inner self and ignite the miraculous power of heart, brain, soul, and conscience. Just like an oyster endures pain of transition, we need to face courageously the challenges in our way, so that at the end of the journey we are all transformed into attractive, mesmerizing poles, a blessing to our family, our society, our nation, and then the entire world.
कल कहाँ पता हो जाने तू फिर खुल गए हैं रास्ते चले हम अब जो बीड़ा उठाकर पीछे मुड़ के ना हम देखेंगे करा सब कुछ हवाले तुम्हारे इधर सारे बनके बंजारे चले यो बंजारा दिल दमारा है यो बंजारा रे यो बंजारा दिल दमारा बेपरवाह चलते रहे यो बंजारा दिल दमारा
for joining us in the enthralling journey of Dorothy and her dog Toto. We would like to thank all the teachers and the supporting staff for organizing such a magnificent and theatrical presentation of The Wizard of Oz. Such a program was not possible without the commendable efforts taken by our teachers. Now, we would like to mention the credits.
The main cast: Dorothy, Miss Ananya, Miss Vidhi; Scarecrow, Master Kautilya, Master Aditya; Tin Man, Master Prajwal, Master Amin; Lion, Master Maitre, Master Manas; Glinda, Miss Anushka, Miss Rucha; Evil Witch, Miss Snigdha, Miss Samruddhi; Toto, Master Manan, Master Zulkarnain, Master Bhavya. The events: Drama, Scene 1 to Scene 7, Teachers in Charge: Miss Salomi, Miss Geeta, Miss Pooja, Miss Nishta, Miss Ashwati, Miss Ajita, Miss Rujita. Scene 8 to Scene 10, Miss Vandana, Miss Sharbani, Miss Rekha, Miss Leena, Miss Dismi. Drama, Overall in Charge, Sister Stella. Prayer Dance, Miss Pravita, Miss Babita. Rainbow Dance, Miss Almas, Miss Gigi by 8th and 9th girls. Happy Dance, Miss Kamal by 1st and 2nd standard. Scarecrow Dance, Miss Asha, Miss Angel by 6th standard. Robotic Dance, Miss Harinakshi with 8th and 9th boys. Jungle Dance, Miss Deepthi with 7th standard. Emerald City Dance, Supriya ma'am with 3rd standard. Winged Monkeys Dance, Miss Jenny, Miss Pooja with 4th standard. Witch Dance, Miss Madhuri with 5th standard. Final Dance, Miss Shrija, Miss Manisha with 9th and 11th girls. Committees: Choir, Miss Hilda, Miss Valentina, Miss Vidya, Mr. Manoj. Stage: Mr. Srinivas, Mr. Balal, Miss Manisha, Miss Monica, Miss Meenakshi, Mr. Kishore. Light and Sound: Mr. Ravi, Miss Neha, Miss Shiva. Anchoring: Miss Surbi. Annual Report: Miss Surbi, Miss Anne.
Each and every one of us is going through the extensive journey of life. In this unprecedented walk of many probable events, we pass humanly pleasures and pains. There will be sunshine and sufferings. There will be losses and gains. We must learn to smile time and again. Peak joy, valleys of heartache. Life is a roller coaster ride, the rise and decline of which assesses our progress. It is both intimidating and enthralling simultaneously. At times, you close your eyes in anticipation and fear, and at other times, you just have to raise your hands up in the air and enjoy the ride. We need to inculcate the values of perseverance and patience as the oyster does and lead a full and respectable life. I would like to use this auspicious occasion to express my heartfelt gratitude for all the parents for making this program a successful endeavor by participating in it. Children tend to feel lonely when faced with the pressure and expectations of life. Amidst the hustle and bustle, this loneliness and highlights the peace that they cherish within themselves. They delve deep into anxiety. In such an alarming situation, it is the elders who pledge their love and support to these children, thereby helping them reignite the fire within themselves, which can be done only when we have you, Mom and Dad, beside us. We thank you for supporting us throughout our lives, encouraging us to showcase our talents and being our pillars of support and promoting our interests by helping us to participate in this program and by being present.
Our life is but a rocking boat on a meandering stream afloat. You are the ones who with us rode and made us realize the happiness stored. Be it a hot summer or a winter cold, you are there for us. That's how our story of life will be told. We would like to thank our dearest principal, Reverend Sister G. Joseph, for all your assistance. It was not possible to go through the amazing journey of Dorothy without your immense support. We would be glad to express our gratefulness to Father Sinto Chalisheri, our teachers, and the supporting staff who spent a lot of time in organizing this program by their colossal efforts. Once again, we are thankful to our loving parents for partaking in our annual day celebrations and making it a grand success. Thank you for being such wonderful spectators, as such spectators are a requisite for a program to be successful. Once again, on behalf of all the students of PCS, we thank all of you. Good night and have a safe journey back home.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।